Hey everyone, it's your favorite gringuito. Back at you with another video, and I originally intended to make this video on the actual anniversary of my becoming a U.S. citizen, and um that was on the 8th. It's now the 17th, and all I can say is that number one, I've been enjoying having graduated from graduate school, and number two, I'm doing other projects as well. So that's why it kind of slipped. But anyway, um yeah, I just wanted to reflect on essentially a year of being a US citizen, and I mean, yeah, well, what can I say? I've lived in the US since I was 2 years old. I've been pretty open about the fact that I was a DACA recipient. So, you know what that says about my parents. I'm not even going to say it here, but we're colloquially known as dreamers, but anyway, yeah, it doesn't feel that different, my guys, because I grew up in Florida, and you know, this is where I've lived for 23 out of 25 years of my life. And nothing has really changed except the obvious um security that citizenship brings with it, because it's very hard, at least from a legal point of view, to take that away once you become one. And I also have dual citizenship in Guatemala. I'm getting somewhat more benefits now that I'm a citizen. People have that misconception, man. Like, people think that non citizens can get benefits, or like undocumented people can get benefits. That's not true at all. Or they think that every city is like Los Angeles, or these sanctuary cities on the border, when that, again, that's not true at all, man. You guys should not be angry at, you know, the poor undocumented person just trying to make it by. You should be angry at the business owners hiring these people, because they know they can exploit us, brothers and sisters. Um and that's also part of the difference that I've noticed reflecting on it now. The gulf that there exists today between the documented and the undocumented. And I sort of lived through this um myself, because I've also been honest that I grew up in a really poor part. Interestingly, one of the most integrated neighborhoods I've ever lived in was also one of the poorest, even more integrated than the neighborhood I live in now. But all of the people there, regardless of race, use my old neighborhood or hood in Florida as a stepping stone when they fell on hard times during the 2008 recession. And but most of them eventually moved out except us, and the number one thing was that because they were citizens, they were more easily able to get job opportunities and benefits not available to the undocumented. Um, and That's definitely something that matters, guys. I mean, I know we talk a lot about systemic issues, right? And you know that I have, you know that I've um talked extensively about those here, but especially coming from someone who spent most of his life like that, um you guys should be grateful, and I'm very grateful to now be a citizen of these United States, and I'm so grateful for. And again, I've criticized the United States heavily, heavily here on this channel, especially when it comes to disability policy. But at the same time, bro, whenever I go back to Guatemala and I see how disabled people are treated over there, and I see just how ignorant they are through no fault of their own, just because society doesn't want to help them at all. And then I compare it to here. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And people are always shocked to see um that what I am, what I am, and that wouldn't have been possible without the United States. I know it's not perfect. I'll be the first one to say it's not perfect, guys. But I can't deny what it's given me and what it's given me and my family. Um and for that I will always be grateful and always be proud to call myself an American. Always. Um because as a wise woman once said, America is great because America is good. No, I'm just joking. That's a platitude, but yeah, regardless, guys, I'm just so happy to be an American. And I hope that things in Guatemala will eventually change, and I hope that I can somehow be a part of that, even if I have to go back eventually. And you know what's funny? Um, Guatemala, the former Guatemalan president, not Arevalo, but Giamate, is actually disabled. Like, he uses crutches, and yet, just like other administrations, his administration didn't really do that much for the disabled in Guatemala. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you to the United States of America and all the people before me that fought for disabled people to have the rights that they have today. Um, there's still a long way to go, but we'll get there, man. We'll get there. Even if it's not in my lifetime. All right, bye.